Namo Buddhaya. We have now come to the world news and the Buddha's great message session where we read the news around the world and what lessons we can learn from these news according to the Supreme Buddha's teachings. My name is Dev and I am here with Subodha. Sometimes we hear happy news, but the rest of the time we hear sad news. Why is that? This human life is a mixture of happiness and sorrow. Disasters are coming from each direction. In this endless samsara, we have to face these disasters. Today, I am going to report another volcanic eruption that happened on the Caribbean island of St. Vincent. There has been another explosive event at a volcano on the Caribbean island of St. Vincent, with power outages and water supplies cut off. The La Soufriere volcano first erupted on Friday, blanketing the island in a layer of ash and forcing some 16,000 people to evacuate their homes. Scientists warned that eruptions could continue for days or weeks even. Emergency officials described the landscape as a battle zone and said more damage and destruction was likely. We get to hear these disaster stories, but have you ever thought these things might happen to you? No, isn't it? We attach material things and we work day and night to achieve these material things, but these things are made from either solids, water, heat or air elements. They are not permanent. One day we have to leave these material things, so these things are not me, mine or myself. So my dear Dhamma friends, try to detach from these things. Our human life is very uncertain. Death can come to us any time. Always try to do good things from your body, speech and mind.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Subodha. When God Sakka was born in the human world, his name was Magha. He practiced 7 vows, which led to become in Tavatimsa world as God Sakka. If you do good actions, just like God Sakka, by following 7 vows throughout the lifetime, how peaceful would it be? And what a protection for our lives to be born among devas and to be born among God Sakka that leads to Tavatimsa divine world. These 7 vows are taking care of his parents until he dies, taking care of elders until he dies, always use kind, pleasant words when addressing people until he dies, never break others' friendships until he dies. He thought of practicing generosity until he dies. He practiced telling the truth until he dies. Whenever anger came to his mind, he destroyed that anger the moment it came to his mind. He pushed away his anger from his mind. Today, we are going to share a meritorious deed done by someone from India. A rail worker sprung into action when a 6-year-old boy fell onto the tracks in India. The child was with his partially sighted mother and was struggling to get back onto the platform before Mayor Shelke ran up and saved him. If someone protects the first precept, in other words, not killing a living being, you will have a longer lifespan. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, protect precepts, be virtuous. Another lesson we can learn from this news is, do not miss any opportunities that you can accumulate merits. The good done by an individual accumulates little by little. The process is very much like the filling of a water pot, drop by drop. As time goes on, the little acts of virtue accumulate until the doer of good is totally filled with it. We will see you all next week. Theravada Saranai, Namo Buddhaya.